I started sports when I was 6 years old. I was a BMX racer and I loved it. BMX racing led to a huge interest in competing and playing sports growing up. My name's William Tyler. I'm studying at the Dan Patrick School of Sportscasting at Full Sail University. Growing up, my teammates and coaches were a big part of my life, and I think that's why I got interested in the military. I want to work with a team. I wanted to compete and continue to challenge myself, and the Army offered me all of those opportunities. I joined ROTC my freshman year of college and the National Guard my sophomore year. I graduated and commissioned as an officer.
I had a civilian job after college, but it wasn't anything that I was passionate about. So I volunteered for a deployment looking for something more meaningful.
I deployed as the intelligence officer of an infantry battalion and spent a year in Afghanistan. That year was really what I needed to learn how important it was to have a career that you love to do. And the military fit that in a lot of ways for me, but I knew the first place that I'd felt that and witnessed people working as a team, competing, challenging themselves, doing something that they loved, that was sports. I came home determined to figure out how I could make a career out of that. I moved to Los Angeles with not much more of an idea that I could figure this out. As a production assistant, I was working for America's Got Talent. I did the CMT Awards, The Bachelorette. But the stuff that I'm most proud of and enjoyed the most by far was sports. Working with Flow Sports, I had the opportunity to cover collegiate wrestling and jiu-jitsu tournaments. And I'd spent a lot of time around the mats of a jiu-jitsu tournament watching my brother and sister compete. Now I want to be an analyst and an ambassador for the combat sports like jiu-jitsu and MMA.
These two guys wanted this fight and the UFC obliged. Now Strickland travels to Sydney, Australia with a chance to back up all the talk and a chance to become a champion. The challenger took very little damage despite constantly moving forward. This one goes the distance, and at the end it was clear. Strickland wins via unanimous decision and is your new UFC middleweight champion.
I'm excited to share stories with the fans of combat sports and create connections to the fighters. So I've created a space to share my work and connect with the audience. Go follow at The Sporty Media on Instagram and YouTube to keep up with my latest work. And you can connect with me at Mr. William Tyler on Instagram or William Tyler Chesser on LinkedIn. Thanks.